All right, we're here. This is, I think, episode 16
Hell yeah.
of my podcast, John Bass Podcast.
16 down the list, dude.
Sweet 16. Yeah.
Ooh, what do you want for your Sweet 16 podcast?
He would
Well,
like
I mean,
a
I'm doing it right now.
16-year-old,
No, come on.
He wants a 16-year-old?
We gotta stop.
No.
We gotta stop saying that.
Better be careful down here. You got a lot of. The further south you go, the more people you have that are. The more people are concerned with pedophilia, the further south you go. It's
Right.
weird.
Yeah.
Or the people that listen to our podcast.
Yeah, the people that listen to our podcast aren't concerned at all.
Wait, so Blake, how many you do one
Two.
with you do Hambone and the guy,
With Giles.
Uh-huh.
And then I've been doing this podcast with him for like...
Yeah.
Jeremy, right?
Just the
It's
clip.
Jeremy
Yeah,
Johnston,
Jeremy. Yeah.
I'm
Jeremy,
the-
can you say your full God-given name to everyone?
Jeremy Johnston.
Jeremy Johnston. Everybody.
That's
Thanks
it.
for being
Actually, my
on.
mom gave me that name, not God, but yeah.
Okay, she did.
Yeah.
But is your mom a believer?
No.
Okay.
She's not?
Yeah, she is, but she left. Well, she like left.
Why are you just lying?
'Cause she left
Well,
the church because all the rape and stuff. but-
Oh.
Oh. Is that why you joined?
I was about to say you're a liar, so you're obviously not either. I'm joking, dude.
No, I think she believes in God. We don't talk about it.
Yeah.
So she probably does.
Yeah.
We're here at Old North Bar, and there's an open mic tonight, and Blake's gonna be throwing it down for us. Are you gonna go up to Jeremiah?
I guess,
Or
since
Jer-
I'm here.
Yeah, Jeremiah.
Jeremy.
Yeah, I'll go up.
Damn it,
Yeah,
Jeremy
that's cool.
Johnston.
That's
Jeremy
cool.
I
Johnston.
You
won't
have
be
a
throwing it
Jeremiah.
down.
I was thinking
They're
about
both
Jeremiah,
boring
actually.
and white.
Yeah.
And old.
Everyone thinks my name is Jeremiah, so that's
No,
fair.
that is true. No, they're both very funny and good joke writers.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask you, Blake, are you from? I don't really. We never really talked, honestly, other than
That's
like
true.
a few. I want to
been
where.
good.
It's been
Yeah, it's
fantastic,
been great, man.
actually.
It's been really
so
good.
far. do you ever have that with new people? You're like, I don't want to go any further than this
No,
with this person
no.
because this is nice.
No. It's just like
Guess I'm
no. It's just like no. It's not weird.
Yeah.
Like there's some people that I'm like I don't need to. You know what I mean? With you, it didn't feel like I wasn't like,
Okay.
oh, this has to stop. No, was it?
This has to stop.
No, it wasn't like that. It was just. Well, some people you're just like, what are we? I don't know. I'm not gonna do an interview.
Yeah.
Like at an open mic. You know
Yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
not.
Like with a guy that's I don't. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I'm glad that this is way more comfortable now that we kind of know each other.
Yeah,
already
for
a
sure,
little bit.
100%.
Are you from Cincy?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so you're born and raised.
Born and
Cincy.
raised.
You too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it up there.
Yeah, it's nice, man. It's a good scene.
It's all I know.
It's a great
so.
conversation.
Yeah, it's also all I know, so it could be terrible by comparison. But
No, I can. I've been to a couple, and I honestly like to come to Cincinnati the most.
Yeah, I saw you come up and you did the Sunday circus, and I felt so bad for you.
Oh, I
So I was like, you drove up for this, but it was really cool to.
I mean, I didn't have anything else to do,
yeah,
and
right.
like, I don't know. I like it up. I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
it's good. I mean, it's good to be around people that are funny.
Yeah,
even
true.
if the shows suck.
Yeah.
Like, even if the show sucks, it's still like good to be. It's still fun to hang out.
Yeah.
And whatever, but yeah,
How was the drive down here?
it wasn't bad. I had to talk to him, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Was there any constructions?
Not
No.
really. No.
some deconstruction on our lives, but
yeah, it's mostly talking shit about other comedians, but that's what we were doing. That's all we do.
Yeah, it's fun when you're with one other comedian. It's like how long before we start talking about Hitler and or another comedian? It's
Yeah,
just like,
yeah.
we didn't talk about what we do with a time machine, but Hitler never came up.
Okay, what would you do?
Well,
Where
we
would
don't
you-
want to go there.
No.
That's-
We were talking about a guy that's like, I don't even know how to set this up. I don't know how we got there. But
My
there was
bad.
a guy that was just like, they were talking about like having that time machine conversation.
Yeah.
Where they'd be like, oh, what would you do? And everybody's like, I'd kill Hitler. And he'd be like, like a sketch almost, where he's like, I'd unrape that lady. And they're like, wait, what?
Yeah, that was it.
That's what you said?
No, that's just what it was like.
I was
as
talking
a
about how I
sketch,
wish I
it'd be
could go
very
back.
Funny. We're like a bunch of like, I'd unrape that lady, and we're like, wait, what? Oh, you unrape a lady?
That's really good.
But it needs the context. Like, we weren't just talking.
Right.
I was talking about how I did a show and I was doing really well until I brought up rape, and I was like, I wish I could have gone back, and then that's how that all started.
But like, as a sketch, it would be very funny. Where like, everybody's like, yeah, we go back and kill Hitler, and it's like, man, I'd unrape that lady.
That's right. I'm tickled. Fuck.
That's a fucking weird thing to be tickled by, man.
I've just never thought about it.
Yeah.
Like-
I mean, we hadn't until about
Never
an hour
thought-
ago.
It's not like we.
We were, this is weighing on us.
This is actually the first thing I brought up as soon as I got in the car. Hey man,
like-
I've been thinking. I just can't get this out of my mind. Holy shit, that's really funny. Jesus Lord. I heard that dude from Bed Bath & Beyond committed suicide. Did you guys hear about that?
What?
The
Yeah.
CEO of Bed Bath & Beyond like jumped off the cliff or a roof or something.
I think it was the building. Yeah,
It was the building. It was the mall.
I've seen it happen. You do die after that usually.
Yeah, he did. He saw a lady jump off a building.
Yeah,
Do
it was.
tell.
It
No,
was
I
that
don't
one
really
that he
wanna tell.
raped. No, it was.
That's episode 1 of our podcast. Check it out.
No, he saw a lady jump off a building,
Yeah, it was
and
terrifying.
then he just went about his day.
Yeah, had to.
Did
I was
you
still
report-
alive. I
Did you
didn't-
report the fall?
No, well, the cops were driving past me the other way, and they didn't even see it. And everyone's like, "Look," and I'm like driving straight towards this parking garage. And there's a lady standing up there, and all of a sudden she's just like, "Oh."
How many?
I'm driving. I can't stop because I'm in traffic, and just right as I come right into it.
Did
It's
it
terrifying.
hit your car?
No, hit the sidewalk, but
Oh my god, dude! Sorry,
like-
man.
it
Sorry to
was
make you
like-
bring up that trauma.
yeah, yeah, but I don't know.
My buddy Adam had a similar thing happen to him in college. The apartments he lived in were like 13 or 14 floors high, and he was just walking out, and a lady, like he was walking down the sidewalk, and she fell like over here. And,
No.
and he's like, "I'm fine." I was like, "You should probably go to therapy." He's like, "It's fine."
Nah,
I'm
dude.
like,
Well, yeah. See, my friends were in a shooting the other.
"Really?
This is really dark stuff.
Were they?"
Well, there's.
Well, it doesn't. You can't. It doesn't.
Well, there
count
was like
when
a
they're the
shooting
shooter,
at the
though.
bar, and I was kind of sympathetic till they were also at the bar the next night. I was like, because they were like, "Man, we're terrified." I was like, "Go home. What are you doing?" And I was like, telling them like, "Yeah, I saw a lady jump off a parking garage, so I get it." They're like, "No, your life wasn't in danger at all. That's not the same." I'm like, "You're right."
Can you bring a gun into a bar in Ohio
I mean,
That guy did.
You legally can't, but you can. Like,
Blake's looking at me like he's like, oh, please.
Well, the bar will say no, but the government will say
yeah,
yes.
I mean, the door says no guns.
I thought so. I mean, Ohio
Yeah.
doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd want to like play around with some rule like that,
No,
especially
but
Cincinnati.
yeah, it was a drive-by shooting.
Well, no,
Oh.
the guy jumped out of his car and ran up on the bar.
Oh,
So it's a run
The
Okay.
first
bar
guy that
shooting.
recounted it,
It was a
I heard it
run-by.
from my apartment because I live in that area. But the guy that first reported it ran and hid, so he thought it was someone from a car.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it sucked.
Another fun story from Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Another fun. You have any other bad stuff you want to talk about?
It was
We already
funnier
hit
on
pedophilia, rape, people jumping off buildings.
We ran.
We ran off those pill heads. Dude, we ran off 2 pill heads that were sitting
Well,
over
that's
Oh
there.
my
good.
God. They were mad dogging all this equipment. They
Oh,
were,
for sure.
Dude was like,
Yeah, man, they were gonna sell your stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna sell my Tascam, man, motherfuckers. How long have you been doing comedy, man? It's like you've been doing it a long time.
9 years.
It's a long time.
What, you 9 too?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
did y'all start about the same time?
Around
Pretty
it,
much, yeah.
Yeah, I think you started a little bit before me.
Yeah, I think I started a little before, and then they came out, And they were like, hey, you're funny. I didn't know anyone yet. So I was like, yeah, you guys too. And then we just kind of became friends.
So, like, in y'all's 9 years, like, how have y'all had, like, waves of, like, together and apart? And, like, or has it always just been, like, a slow burn, like...
Well, we had, like, we had a bigger group of friends, and most of them don't do stand-up now.
Okay.
But we are still doing it, and we've gotten tighter. Probably over the course of the years, we've become pretty tight.
Nice.
So, but yeah, I mean,
we started a podcast together, and
that helped.
made us have to see each other every week for a while. So that was,
Do y'all, with the podcast, is it pretty consistent?
No,
it's been really inconsistent because it's been a problem because I've been gone,
which is not a bad thing.
Which is not bad, but it's also like.
For the podcast.
Yeah, for the podcast is bad.
We've been trying to do one for a month, and then I got COVID, then he was sick, and then someone was gone.
And like, fuck, man. Yeah, it's just been or like I was gone, and then he got COVID. Like literally, like we were like, okay, we're going to today, and he's like, I got COVID. I'm like, cool. And then the next week I got sick, so it's like this has been a nightmare. But yeah, I mean, we were consistently putting them out for a long time.
Yeah,
it's also just a lot of work on him.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, we were doing them over Zoom over the pandemic, but we don't like doing that anymore. It's way better in person.
Yeah,
so
I did one or two when I was trying to start one, and it was bad.
Yeah, the Zoom, like, it was okay. Like, we got a rhythm on it, but like in the room together, it's just the vibe is better. So
yeah, for sure.
It's easier to make fun of someone when they're sitting next to you than it is.
Yeah, over Zoom. That slight delay, you're like, oh,
yeah, right.
Like, I shouldn't have
like,
gone.
Are you
there.
mad?
When I can't just mute the computer on.
Did y'all do any like Zoom stand up over the pandemic? Did you do any shows like that?
I did one show that I got roped into by my girlfriend, but that's it.
I did one actually for the first time 2 months ago.
Really?
Yeah, because it was like a corporate like Zoom thing.
That's cool.
And it paid like a good amount of money, so I was like, I'll do that. But yeah, it's a nightmare. It sucks. You're sitting at your kitchen table. You know what I mean? Being
what's up, guys?
Singing in your living room. You know what I mean? Like my dumb pop punk bit in your living room. It's like fucking wild.
What shirt is that? Is that Job for a Cowboy?
Yeah.
I haven't thought about them in so long.
I know, man.
They're gnarly, dude. I love them.
They were so good.
Are they around? They're not a band anymore, are they?
They haven't put anything out for like, I want to say like 8 years maybe. I don't think they're officially broken up.
They just
fucking,
whatever.
I don't know, because they totally went away from what they started, which was that whole like deathcore sort of sound
with the pig vocals.
Yeah, with the pig. Yeah,
that
dude.
shit.
They fucking ruled.
Yeah.
I think I met some of your friends in Nashville.
Yes, I texted them to come tonight.
Oh, really?
Nate Presley, yeah. Nate Presley and Tex Chandler, redheaded guy with chops.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're my music buddies. I fill in. Actually, Nate used to be in a band called Infected. And they were like in the area. They toured all over, but they're having a reunion show at the Burl next month here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been to a show.
I love that venue. That's
the Burl's
really cool.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But they're playing there, and my band's opening for them. It's like a Sunday show.
Oh, your band rules, by the way.
Thank you.
That song fucking rips.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I was like, I like this a lot. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, man. We all the band collective. We worked hard on the album, and I had to fucking go to Austin for 2 weeks to just finish it because I couldn't get it done here.
Yeah.
I completely like left my children and just fucking went down there and like hid away because it's too much. I should have, looking back, I probably should have paid someone to do it.
Wait, you have children?
Yeah, I have 2 kids. I have 2 daughters.
And you were like, I got nothing else to do. I'll be
yeah, pretty much. Well, they have a mom, you know. Yeah. So I was just like, hey, stay with her.
That's funny.
I think they prefer it more because they get to eat better when they stay over there.
Yeah,
you know?
probably, yeah.
At my house, it's just like pineapples and Cheez-Its and peppermints.
Peppermints.
Bananas.
Covered up the cheese and
it's like an episode of Lost.
That rules. was. Yeah, I met them at Zany's.
Yes.
They were like, "Do you know John?" You probably don't know John Bass, do you? I was like, "I do know John Bass. It's weird."
Yeah, those are my buddies. I met them just last year, I guess, around this time.
Right
and
on.
we've just really bonded, and yeah, that was awesome. They texted me, they're like, "I saw your boy Blake Hammond."
Yeah.
They're pretty intense guys.
They
I love
were
them.
super. Well, I clocked them right away because I was like, "Oh, people that look like me."
Yeah.
So I was like, "All right,
yeah, punk rock.
I was like, "Okay, cool." Like I knew immediately they were going to be on my
Yeah.
side. But it was that show ruled. Zany's is fucking unreal.
Nate, he's a great guy. He's a great songwriter, actually. Like I filled in for his other band once, or I haven't played the show, but I learned some of the songs and rehearsed with him for a while. He's very, very good, interesting songwriter. Rock and roll shit. But his background is like punk rock, hardcore.
Yeah, I can tell. He looks
metal.
Like yeah.
I love him. But
they look like badasses.
Do you know the band Vane?
Yeah.
They put out a new album.
I haven't listened to it yet.
I was listening to it. It's real fucking good.
Yeah,
it's
man.
fucking heavy.
I mean, that first album ripped, and I was like, "This is fucking sick." And then I did listen to one track off of the new album. I was like, "This is really good." But yeah, I'm excited. Why did they have to do Vane FM? Is there already a Vane?
There's a Vane, and then there's Vane FM. I think it was Vane 6'9" for like. There's been a couple different.
Yeah, they've had to change it. It's like when Ghost went like Ghost BC because of that other thing. Do you remember that?
Oh, there was another band
it was like
called
another
Ghost.
band called
or Blink
Ghost.
and Blink 182.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they had to go Ghost BC for a while, and then I think they got the rights to Ghost because they became big.
Yeah, my band's called FBA, and it stands for Full Blown AIDS. But there's a band called Full Blown AIDS already. Do you know? There's a group called Anal Cunt.
Yeah.
That guy, he's dead now. He died from.
Oh, really?
He either overdosed or killed us. He was crazy. That guy was nuts.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he's in a band called Anal Cunt. But he had a side project called Full Blown AIDS. And I knew about that, but I forgot about it. And I had already made merch and shit. I was like, I'm not fucking changing the name. We just, so unofficially, we don't say it. But
Yeah, right. That fucking rules. We were actually talking about AIDS on the way down. That was another topic of conversation. We hit all the points, really.
So what AIDS conversation were you guys
What
having?
did we? I don't remember how we got there.
I do, but I don't want to talk about it on that.
Okay. Well, it's probably not good to talk about, but
I told a lady in Indy a couple weeks ago. We were talking about music, and I told her I played, and she asked me what my band was named, and I told her, and she said, "What's that stand for?" And I said, "Full Blown AIDS," and she said, "Both my parents died of AIDS." I was like, "Oh no!" So I was like, "Satire's fun." And then she was like, "I'm just joking, honey." And then we texted, and I tried to have sex with a lady who's probably got AIDS if both of her parents had AIDS.
yeah, dude, I think
I'm glad it didn't work out.
dodged a bullet.
I think actually
Well,
she said, "I'm closed," and I said, "What do you mean?" And she said, "I'm closed," and I said, "Forever?" And she said, "Yes." So maybe she does have AIDS, and she's
Closed
protected.
forever.
But
That's what
AIDS
she
probably
said.
kept them together till death do they part, you know?
In sickness and in health. In AIDS and in health. It was actually, I tried to fuck Forrest Gump, so that was crazy. But Forrest Gump's kid.
Yeah, the AIDS baby.
Yeah, I tried to fuck Forrest Gump's kid, so whatever.
When I first started stand-up last year, I don't really have a lot of jokes, but I had a joke about Forrest Gump, and it was about just how him and Jenny's relationship is really toxic.
Yeah.
Because, like, he's got to take care of her AIDS baby, and she's always, like, screaming about what her dad, you know.
Yeah, right.
Just, like, and then Forrest is an idiot, and it's just
Can I tell you what
mommy
I think,
issues.
I mean, the end of that movie is so crazy to me because he sees his kid for the first time, and he goes, "Is he like me or is he smart?" And I think my first question would be like, "Hey, is he like you or is he healthy?"
If you were in the movie?
Yeah, Forrest. Maybe ask about the AIDS first.
But he's not smart. That's the point.
Yeah, yeah. I know I'm a little slow, but you've got AIDS.
You have very fast progressing AIDS.
Yeah, it took her out quick, dude.
Yeah, dude, very quickly. I mean, within a year.
Was it?
Couple years, probably.
You know, there's an alternate take of that scene where he says, "Is he smart?" But instead of "Is he smart," the line is, "Does he see dead people?"
Is he gonna get fat
and be in the third season of Boys? Do you watch that show?
No, I haven't watched Boys yet. What else is he in though?
I binged that whole show when I had COVID.
Was he
I really
in
liked
that fucking HBO?
Who are you talking about? The kid?
Yeah.
Haley Joel Osment.
Oh, he was the
Pay
kid.
It Forward or something. Wasn't
He's
it?
in Pay It Forward. I'm talking about later. He was in something funny that wasn't The Boys.
One of those Kirk Cameron joints or whatever.
No, it's he had like a beard in this movie.
Tusk?
He's in Tusk. yeah. But it was in a TV show.
Always Sunny?
I thought he was in Righteous Gemstones, maybe.
I don't remember. Was he in that? I don't remember
Maybe.
that.
I feel like it was something like that.
I love that show.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Yeah,
it's
it
so good.
sounds familiar. He wasn't a show. I
It
can't
was
place
like a
what
show
it
like
is.
that. It wasn't The Boys, because I haven't watched The Boys. But yeah, he was in something very funny recently.
That you know how in the Gemstones they're like in front of everyone they're just they put on the show, but behind they're total shitheads. Like I grew up not in a preacher, but like my family had like a gospel group, and we would go sing and shit. But we were so dysfunctional and terrible. Oh, everyone's terrible. Not criminals like they are really, but like not good, like toxic.
Yeah.
Just needing to be in mental health care stat, but we're all just up there singing for Jesus and then fucking screaming on the way.
Yeah, you're like the Partridge Family.
Yeah. So watching that show, I like always text my sister, and we're like, "This shit is wild."
That's crazy.
Because we used to he and what's his name, Danny McBride and his sister, they're always screaming it. That's like what we were doing.
Yeah, Zach Wyckoff used to be in a little family band.
Oh
for
yeah.
God. For the Lord.
Like with his whole...
The Heaven-Bound Singers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is there any footage or pictures of this?
I don't know. I mean,
Zach Wyckoff, come on my podcast and we need to talk about this stuff.
Yeah, he was in the Heaven...
I'm calling you out, Zachary Singers. I know your full name is Zachariah because you're from a Bible family.
It's Zachary.
Is it Zachary?
It is Zachary. They love
sad if their tour bus crashed and they all died.
No,
just because the Heaven-Bound Singer is such a weird name.
His parents are still alive. If they weren't, he'd be gay.
Whoa, what?
No, that's just a theory I have.
Okay.
That's just a theory I have about Zach. He knows.
Zach's such a great guy. The last Tuesday or last Wednesday, he closed out the Louisville Comedy Club Wednesday mic, and I went right before him. And like a lot of people left with about 30 minutes left in the show. There's just like 20 people left, so there was nobody. But we all stuck around and hung out with it. Guys, it's like,
yeah, it sucks.
It fucking sucks.
It
dude.
sucks, man. It's sometimes going last is the worst spot.
Yeah,
because you just gotta you gotta sit through all the bullshit, especially at an open mic.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing. Do they still do the bucket spots?
They do. Yeah.
Yeah. If someone doesn't show up, I just be like, let's just move along.
Yeah, that's like, they do that. If someone doesn't show up for their spot, they don't add a bucket. They just skip it and go.
Oh, well, I went with Giles, and they just kept adding people to the show, and it was already like long, and then people left, and I was like, now it sucks for the people that
I think I was there.
Had to go on later.
That's actually the last time I saw you, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Giles, yeah, I don't think they do that anymore. I felt like in the beginning of that mic, they were doing some trial and error, and now it's when they skip somebody, they just skip them. And if the bucket person's not there, they're like, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
But yeah, Zach, he did really good last week. It was a small crowd and mostly comics, but it was pretty good, man.
Nice.
He pulled it out. So
hell yeah.
Shout out Zachary.
Yeah.
Let's come
good
on
job,
the
gay
podcast,
boy.
talk about Jesus.
Yeah, you can only do as good in your fucking real life, dude. You know, just come out. Come out like those audiences you wish they would.
We're starting a war here.
It's not a war. This is literally
Well,
everything. I've said all of this to Zach.
Okay.
100% said this to Zach. Worse than this.
Okay.
Yeah, he knows. I think he's
God
gay.
started the war against homosexuality first.
Yeah,
we didn't
right.
start it.
I didn't, and I'm not against it.
Are you from Westboro? Westboro Bap. Are you Westboro Bap?
We saw the West End BAP.
There's a West End BAP right
Yeah.
down
I
the
think
street.
it's probably a different one. At the Pride March this year here, I think like I don't know if they were like professional Westboro Baptist people, but they may have been some like minor league.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because in protest, there's like ranks to it, you know?
Yeah.
But these people are going pretty hard talking about gay shit at Pride.
Good for them.
But you guys ever been? You ever been to Pride?
Well,
Yeah,
I marched
so
in
much
one, and there
fun.
was only one protester the whole time. So I was like, well, that wasn't that bad.
Really?
And it was you.
Yeah, he just looked like
yeah. It was.
No, he's bi.
he just looked like an idiot. So I was like, well,
I noticed the last couple times I've been in Nashville, I've seen a lot of people protesting in downtown Nashville.
Yeah, it's wild.
It used to not be, but it's Nashville. What are you fucking talking about? It's
Yeah.
like there's churches everywhere.
Yeah.
I went to Nashville. I fucking loved it. I didn't see any but that was a couple years ago.
This is recent.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
guess the influx of people, and it's just
I don't know
exploding.
if I love the town, but I do like doing the comedy club. But that's about. I mean, I don't know. The town just feels like so drinking heavy, and I don't do.
Yeah.
So it's just like.
You're not wrong. I mean, I'm from south of there, and I lived there for a while. But yeah, I don't know. If you don't have, I don't know, it's touristy. It's
Yeah,
like,
right.
It has
Yeah,
a
yeah,
weird vibe. I get
Yeah.
it. Music Row is cool, but it's also like.
It is cool, but it's also like mostly tourists.
It's like Walmart. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
right.
like, you know what I mean? It's not. There's
I've-
some cool shit that happens there. I'm
Yeah,
not
for
shitting on
sure.
it. Nashville's
Absolutely. No,
awesome.
I bet like if I lived there, you'd see a lot of cool shit happening. See a lot of cool like people pop into places. And
Yeah.
be
Well,
like,
I just
oh, that's sick.
I just stayed downtown and walked around. There's a lot of late night stuff going on, and I ran into like Jack White and stuff. I was like, well, this is cool.
Yeah, right. That'd be sick.
My
That'd be cool.
my sister just moved from New York back to Tennessee to Nashville, and my brother-in-law like sent me a pic of him, and I forget his name, but the drummer for fucking Pearl Jam and Soundgarden.
Oh fuck!
I forget his name, but that guy.
That rules.
So there's always really cool musicians down
Yeah,
there.
right.
And they live like right by the Gibson Garage. I don't know if y'all are like
I know.
music
I know what
people.
that is.
it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But it's fun. I'm actually going to be there tomorrow. I'm on a show at a place called Bowery Vault. It's like a little showcase they
Yeah.
have every week. They have a showcase and a mic, so I'm going down there to do that. I'm excited to
That's
do
awesome.
that. So,
Yeah.
That's great.
I want to try and get on that Zany's new material one. So one day.
It's crazy. Man.
yeah.
200 people on a Monday. It's wild.
It's that full.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
see,
that's the
that's what's
show
good
that I
about-
met your boys at.
Okay.
That's where they were at. It was
Okay.
That was fucking crazy.
Yeah. I think I need to plug a little bit more before I'm ready to. Honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not-
go there when you're like middling. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because it's like you want to showcase when you're good.
Yeah,
Because you don't
yeah.
live there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
For sure,
Yeah,
for
that's like you just don't want people to see you too early.
Exactly. Yeah.
Is that one place still there? Like when I did there, I went on a Monday. I had the night off, and someone was like, "There's like this kind of club that has a mic." So I was like, "I'll go." It was like Third Coast or something,
Oh, I've heard about
and
yeah,
that
I
was
haven't-
packed out too on a Monday, and it was a blast. So I was like, "Well, that's
yeah,
why I
haven't
think
done
is
that one yet.
good about those type of cities is people just go out because there's
Yeah,
entertainment
there's
to be
stuff.
had,
Yeah.
and they're like,
On Tuesdays they have one in East Nashville at the East Room.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That fucking
one's
place
great.
is great. Yeah.
That one's
Yeah, I've
really
heard
good.
of
It's
that,
not
I
like
think.
200 people, but it's probably 50.
for a fucking mic.
And there's a balcony, and then there's like 20 comics.
"Oh,
Yeah.
But
that's great.
everybody puts their name in the bucket, and they draw 20 out. And so if you're not going up, you know immediately. But when I went, I told him I was from out of town, and the guy running the mic was from Lexington, so he put me up. Like I just got
Nice.
fucking lucky.
nice."
That rules.
That's the only reason I got
Is
up.
he from Lexington? Like a comic from
No,
Lexington?
he just
Okay,
like
he just
used to
yeah.
live here.
Right on.
But
Yeah, usually if you tell people you're from out of town, they'll make sure you get on and stuff
Yeah.
too.
But yeah, Nashville's cool. I like coming to Cincinnati more though. I think it's just because I know more people now there than I do. I'm starting to meet more people down there. But
yeah, man. It's I will say the comics there don't talk to you as much. Like they do at like Zanies because they're like at Zanies, and that's like a lot of them hang out there. So it's like, oh, then once they see you in front of a real crowd, they're like, oh, you're funny. Yeah. It's like, but yeah, I mean, like at Cincinnati, you're noticed if you show up.
Yeah.
There might be 30 people on the list, but I mean, it's not that many people.
Yeah.
And if you wear a Guy Fieri outfit, people will be talking about you. So.
Wait, what? Did somebody do that?
Yeah.
Wait, you were there.
Oh yeah, at fucking
Hub and Hi-Fi.
Oh, were you at Hi-Fi last
No,
Tuesday? I
no,
was.
but I
saw
know
Guy
he did
Fieri.
it. He did it there too. It's the same guy, Ryan. Ryan something. I don't want to say his name, but see, like with Zach Wyckoff, I was like, yeah, let's talk shit about Zach. He's my friend.
Yeah.
Zach Wyckoff. I just need to make sure that everything's still working.
No, with Zach, it's my friend. Everything I say is fine. But this guy, he just showed up as Guy Fieri 2 days in a row. And
he dressed. Okay, I didn't know. I thought that was a homeless person. And I'm not joking. I was like, oh, this is just a crazy homeless person.
That fucking rules.
I'm not joking. I was like, do they need to use the bathroom maybe?
Yeah, and he got on stage somehow.
I didn't see the stage part. I always want to stay till the very end, but like it's far for me.
Right. It's crazy.
I know. I stay as long as I can. Like I'll be like, okay, I need to go now before I get too sleepy.
No, dude, I fucking want to leave. I mean, like I'm closing this mic, and I want to be like, hey, let me go like 10th, and I'll just sit, I'll leave, and then we're good.
Well, those good mics, you have to get there like 2 hours early, and just to get like if you want to get up early, otherwise you're gonna be there all night.
Yeah. When I come to the Hub, I usually leave here at like 4:30 or 5, or go hang out with a friend or something in the day and just be up there.
Yeah. I mean, I get down there at like 5:45 just because the sign-up's at 7. I want to be early because that's the best time to get up usually. I mean, that mic can last pretty long and be productive.
I mean, I've gone on towards the end and it's still been great. So I mean,
it doesn't. But usually at a mic, the first couple spots, everybody's paying attention. Not everybody's been turned off by whatever's happened. So it's like, that's like the place to be. And it's like maybe the show hasn't been started right yet. So now you get to really see these jokes work.
Yeah.
If everybody's bombing before you and then you go up and kill, it's like, maybe these jokes are good. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. I was gonna ask. Chameleon too. I've heard that one's a really good one.
Chameleon's great.
I went last week, but I got there too late.
Yeah.
But
that's when you got to get up early.
Yeah, you got to get there early too.
that one's like imperative that you get up early because it starts at 9. So it's like now you're dealing with hammered people if you get up too late, and it's not like even fun. It's just like hammered, empty, mostly empty room. It's like fuck. But those like first 10 spots are like, woo.
And they are on it. Like we got there like 2 hours early one day. We were the first ones there. I made the mistake of getting trapped in a conversation outside, and he put the list out. It was like vultures. I was like,
oh no,
13th, and I got there. I was the first one there.
That's jacked up. Wendy. So, what's your podcast name? So I can
Just the Clip podcast.
Just the Clip. Okay.
Why are you looking at me?
Because originally it was just going to be.
Don't explain it.
Well, originally we were just putting clips on Instagram. This was before Reels and stuff. And then the Patreon, like people would pay for the actual episodes.
Do you guys have a Patreon?
Not anymore. So the joke was when we started that we were just going to put out clips, and then people kept asking, is this a real podcast? Where are the episodes?
Yeah, right.
So then we were like, well, you can listen to it on Patreon, And then we kind of were just like, we'll just put it out for free after a
And
while.
then, like, Reels started, and we were like, fuck, this could have worked.
Well, have you just tried to do what you did and just upload it as a reel?
Yeah, I think we're going to re-upload a bunch of clips
We
here
need to
soon as a
re-upload these
Reels.
Reels,
Yeah.
'cause it's...
I might re-upload.
Because we got a lot of funny clips, honestly, that they still make me laugh a lot.
Yeah.
I think too. I think it's okay to like repost good clips too.
I agree.
see that. Like I see big comedians repost
Yeah.
shit, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I love that bit.
Yeah, because it's like, you get to see it again. You're like, I don't know, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's like listening to a good song.
Yeah. You have a special, right?
Yeah, it's coming out at some point. I don't know. We'll see.
Where will it be out?
Tubi, I think.
Tubi. Hell yeah.
It's called Blake 182.
Blake 182?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's fucking awesome, dude. That's fucking great. That's a great name, dude.
So yeah, that'll be out. Who fucking knows?
Sometime, someday.
Yeah, I mean, it's done. It's just...
Where'd you shoot it?
I shot it at Motor Pub in Cincinnati. In the basement.
Oh, Motor Pub. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, in like the Sword Room or whatever down there. They do stand up down there.
Yeah.
Like, do they have? They don't have mics there. They just have like
it's
shows.
Just, just shows. Yeah.
Like Andy Woodhull's going to be down there.
Yeah, he'll be down there next weekend or 2 weekends from now. But
that's a cool. I bet that's a great room for it.
Yeah, it was awesome
because it's so like.
Yeah, it's so tight, and 4x3 did it, and they were great. It's just like they also shot 150 specials since mine, so it's just like just fucking put it out. It's done, you know. But they've been great. They've been cool and nice. But yeah, I shot it almost a year ago, so I'm just ready for it to be
hell yeah
out. You know.
Well, when it comes out, we'll watch it and put it on the TV and just play it through.
Yes, please.
Yeah, just let it play.
I'm trying to think. Well, do you guys want to like? I think the mic starts at around 8, but can you guys like tell where you want someone, where people can find you?
Yeah,
we do have a small listenership.
All right,
growing. Thanks everyone, all few of you. Thank you,
Jeremy. Go for it.
Well, it's JTC Podcast on Instagram, I think.
Just a clip.
Yeah, and I'm at Jerome_Jerems. If you want to follow me, I don't know. I'm bad at getting online. This is that's
I'm
like my
at
weakness.
bigradmachine on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok and all of it. So yeah, follow me too.
JTC Podcast.
Yep.
Pew. Cool.
Hell yeah.
I've done a couple of these before the shows, and they're kind of short, but you know, I don't want to. No. I wish we could like hang out and talk a little bit more. That guy's trash cans too.
Well, to cut out all that.
Did you see how many cans of tomato juice he had in there?
I noticed.
What were you gonna say?
Well, you can cut out all the rape and the gay, and then it'll be a short episode. You can do that.
I'm gonna take the first 10 minutes and just like loop it twice to extend it out to an hour and a half.
It was a hot way to come in. Like we like basically were like, hey man, this is what our podcast is like. Thanks for being a guest on our podcast, John.
No, I mean, I honestly, I like talking to other people who have more experience in it and like getting some insight, because I don't, you know what I mean? Every time I do one, it's like it's a little different. I'm trying to
you're figuring it out, man. You did a good job.
But do you know that guy Cleveland in Louisville, the comedian Cleveland something or other? He records, I guess he does video of like people. He records live sets, but he also does podcasting and stuff. And he was giving me some tips the other day, just little things like that you don't think about if you've never done it.
Yeah, right.
But,
that's cool.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm gonna follow it. Is it on any wherever you find podcasts?
Yes,
Spotify or fucking
Spotify, iTunes.
I thought you were gonna say like
Anchor.
No, just Google Drive.
yeah. It's just Jeremy.
If you guys want to get a taste, we had check out one of the recent episodes called Hands Off. That is our best.
It's a
personal favorite.
Most wild episode.
Well, Father Time's listening fatigue is also
there's a good
top
there's good
one.
YouTube there's good YouTube clips. Yeah, Father Time's listening fatigue is 15 minutes, but it's probably one of the funniest things we've ever done. So
Father Time's listening fatigue.
yes, yeah, it's very good.
And then hold on, what was? Well, it's on the YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just follow the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
and
watch those because woo, they're good.
Do you guys write all the skits out yourself?
No, that's just us talking.
Oh, it's not a skit. Oh, I thought it was like a skit.
There's just bits that end up happening.
There's a comic from Dayton that was clearly mentally something. He was an old guy. He had some kind of
say it, Jeremy.
Dementia. I don't know. And he started hitting me up about me managing him, so I just trolled him all night long. And that was he goes by Father Time. And
it's 15 minutes long. And it's the funniest. It's one of the hardest times I've ever laughed in my life. It's so good.
Wait, is this based in some reality?
Yeah.
It's all real.
100% real.
Oh, but you're playing him in the bit?
No, it's
I'm just
he's
reading.
He's reading and I'm reacting to
okay.
it. And then there's also one where a guy sent us a script that he wanted us to do.
We read.
And that one is we read the script and it's fucking.
Is it gnarly?
I think he unfollowed us after we.
Yeah. He unfollowed us, which sucks because he was nice.
Yeah, he was like, I'm a big fan. I wrote this sketch. Could you guys do it? And we just read it on our podcast and butchered it, and it was bad. I don't know.
Well, I don't know if we butchered it. I think we made it pretty good.
Do you ever? Sometimes people call in or write into bigger podcasts, and they'll read it, and they just completely just like do not write.
Yeah.
Because I would be like. Because I wouldn't stop watching, but I'd be like, that hurt my feelings. You guys hurt my feelings.
Yeah, no, it would hurt my feelings too, and but we did it anyways. And
All right, I'm gonna check it out.
Oh yeah.
Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah,
and,
thanks, man.
Next time I'm up y'all's way, if y'all are not doing shit, we can fucking do another one or something.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, dude.
All right.
Cool, man. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Kill it tonight.
Thanks.
Woo.